Well, welcome back to State as it is with Brandon Tyler. This is unfortunately an emergency episode. Um, as everybody in the world knows, Charlie Kirk has been shot and killed in Utah today. Um, I just, I saw it coming, but I didn't see it.
Like, in other words, you saw that he was going to someone's going to take a shot at him at some point given our political climate, but that's as far as it went.
Right.
And good God, what the hell?
If anybody out there, any of our listeners, any of the people who download this, if you condone this man's death and you celebrate this man's death, you are no better than the people who killed millions in a genocide. You are no better. We shouldn't be celebrating a man's death. We should never be celebrating somebody's death. We shouldn't be jumping for joy that Charlie Kirk or whoever is dead. We as human beings need to realize that it's gone too far.
Indeed. In fact, it's so much indeed. Those bastard monsters, pieces of garbage, piles of trash, who believe violence is the answer to anything, or is an acceptable answer to anything, who are barbaric in nature. Well, let's say you may have good points every once in a while, but when it comes to things like this, you have no answer because you are a terrible human being. And now, does anyone deserve to get shot or murdered for any reason or get attacked by physical violence? Absolutely not.
No. It's just shocking, honestly. The videos I've seen, they're not AI generated. That's how much blood he lost.
Well, there was a lot of blood. Now, was there a little bit of AI enhancement? Yes, but there was not a lot.
A little bit, but the blood that came from his neck, that was real.
Was that an artery?
Yes, that was probably an artery. Right, got shot right here.
He's pointing at the left center side of his neck.
Yeah, so you're done. He lost too much.
Yeah, well, it's like when he got to the hospital, he got put into he was in critical condition, but stable according to Tim Pool and the Associated Press. But literally minutes after that, he passed.
Well, yeah, there was no surprise.
No, it would take an unworldly miracle to survive that. Even then, he would have never been the same.
My thing is, I just saw a video on YouTube or whatever, Instagram, whoever. Somebody was reacting to what MSNBC was saying.
Oh, good. Don't get me started on those guys.
No, I'm not. But
I'm going to go there anyways.
I know you are. Apparently, according to MSNBC, this was a quote-unquote supporter who was shooting in celebration.
Yeah, that's
bullshit.
That is such bullshit. And
maybe you shoot in the air, but not at a person.
Yeah, no,
this was a kill shot.
Oh yeah, no, this was kill shot, and supposedly at the time of recording, it was apparently a guy who was highly trained, and
I wouldn't doubt if he was in the military or not.
At least, or at some form at some point.
He was 200 yards away.
Oh, I know.
182 meters away from him.
Yeah. And he aimed for the neck.
Yeah. So this is just not a murder. This is an assassination.
Yeah, this is MLK levels of what the hell.
MLK, speaking of MLK respectfully, I get he was a civil rights activist, but he was doing the same thing Charlie Kirk has been doing.
Yeah, literally just public discourse, civil public discourse.
And
there's nothing wrong with that.
The difference between MLK and Charlie Kirk is that MLK did marches, he did speeches, he did it at Washington. Charlie Kirk was just going to universities and speaking.
Yeah.
And he was just speaking, this guy was just speaking his mind.
Yeah, and Charlie was a guy you want to have on the pod at some point. That's not happening
That's
anymore.
not happening. And I feel for his family, and if we did have visuals, I bet we would put up, like, the year he was born, the year he died.
Oh, absolutely.
But
Like, he loved God. He loved, like, yeah, he was unfortunately a Cubs fan, but he was, yeah, but no, he's was like, you can be a fan of a team like the Cubs, and you can still be a fantastic person like Charlie.
it's amazing how far violence and political violence has gone in this country.
Yes, and it's like stirred up, like, from what I've noticed was a lot of like TV media outlets and some like some political party leaders, mostly from the Democrats, believe it or not.
And I'm not saying that Democrats are to blame.
No, they're not.
for shooting.
They're not, because this guy was a deranged lunatic.
Correct. But I'm not saying that the Democrats or the Republicans are to blame. I'm not blaming one side because it happens. It's stuff like this happens, and all you gotta do is just, I guess, move on.
And I was driving back from work because I stayed at the studio until the news broke that Charlie passed. And on my way back, Dan O'Donnell was going over previous political assassinations in U.S. history. JFK was assassinated by a communist. All the other ones were either extreme left-wing lunatics, and that's like the vast majority of these assassinations.
And you want to know what's even crazier? Before he got shot, he was just talking about the guy. I think the guy asked about, like, how many mass shooters it was.
Yes, and then he followed up with the question, are we talking gang violence or doing like the singular one? Yeah.
He got shot.
Yeah, so it's one of those things. Now, I really do want to go off more at those who believe violence is ever an acceptable answer. So if you want to go on to your little thing, you're welcome to.
No, I'm not an aggressive person. I'm not going to yell at people. But like I said at the beginning of this episode, if you do condone violence and if you're celebrating this man's death, we do not condone your words. We do not care about you. And if I have to, I will find out who you are and I will report you to the authorities. I do not care anymore.
Good, because these pieces of shit, their opinions, when it comes to, as I said, most matters, especially when it comes to life and death, do not matter.
And just letting people know, we are not very right-wing conservatives. We are moderate.
Well, it's more like conservatarian. So conservative on fiscal issues, more libertarian on social issues. But it's like violent people. You guys are barbaric monsters. Your opinions don't matter. If you believe that something like political violence or war is ever acceptable under any circumstance at any point, you are in the wrong and don't deserve to be listened to. If you believe in, let's say, euthanasia for people, your opinions do not matter. If you're, like, let's say, hey, I want to go just assassinate a guy, guess what? You're a freaking moron who deserves to be, like, locked up in prison. If you succeed, they get put to death.
Oh no, I already saw the president said once they catch this guy, he's going to get the death penalty.
Thank God.
Because it's anybody who assassinates anyone should be put to death.
Yes, like I know in the Old Testament it says it has the whole thing with eye and eye for a tooth and tooth for a tooth, but you should not do that. But for certain things like this, by all means, just take out the guy who did it. Take him out.
Right. But this was ironic too because we just had this guy pass away. We had Charlie Kirk pass away, and tomorrow's 9/11.
Oh boy.
So tomorrow's 24 years since 9/11 happened, and he died right before that.
While he was on one of his tours.
Right.
I don't have anything else to share. Do you? Do you want to have a message to those types of people that involve the letter F?
I already.
No, you go on. You go ahead and say it because they deserve it.
You guys are fucking idiots. You guys are morons if you believe that violence is the answer.
To anything.
You do not deserve to be listening to anyone or anything related to politics, anyone or anything related to anything, including us. So if you support that and we find that out, we will block you. We will not condone violence on this podcast.
And MSNBC, they should be shut down. They should be. They should not be in operation.
No, they should not be in operation. They already shut down their crazy left-wing extremist Rachel Maddow.
Oh no, all of them are like that over there. And
no, but did you see that they shut down her show?
Oh, I saw that.
They shut down her show. She had to go to alternative.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm very aware. I don't got anything else. You want to land the plane, or do you want me to hang it up?
No, you can hang it up.
Alrighty, so y'all know how to contact us. You'll hear proper where to contact us on other episodes, and on future ones we'll have a total of 2 more coming up. I have one with a guy I work with over at iHeart for a sports related thing. Then you'll hear us again, hopefully, when we're doing a car edition, going to a Brewer game to, not two, but we're heading to the Milwaukee game against St. Louis. Bye-bye. Also, prayers for Charlie Kirk and his family. God bless their souls.